Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube video. This one's going to be a special one today. This is actually going to be us taking a look at the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase that they provided from E3 today. So without further ado, we're going to watch this and then we'll actually go into a little bit of a breakdown commentary.
This holiday marks the 20th anniversary of Xbox and the 20th anniversary of Halo. To our millions of passionate fans, thank you.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
Our goal has always been to bring players together, and for the first time, we're thrilled to offer our entire multiplayer experience to all players across Xbox and PC with no barriers. Halo Infinite Multiplayer will be free to play and invite more of you than ever before to become a Spartan hero. I'm excited to be here with Joseph Staten, the creative director of Halo Infinite. From helping craft the original Halo Combat Evolved to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST, Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so great to have him back with Halo.
Thank you, Bonnie. And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you, Halo has always been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe against impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world.
So we get to start off with a really good look.
This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring,
at the
largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it.
Okay, so you get at this earlier stop, you get to see obviously there was the UNSC platform overlooking this little view of the side. You can see that there's this banished kind of base, maybe possibly a Forerunner installation right here, and then there was actually a ship up in the sky, possibly an installation that's hanging really high in the air. But you can see over in the top left. So you can see over here to the right, there's a little bit of a Covenant encampment, or sorry, a Banished encampment rather, as the Banished is the primary antagonist for this game.
The heart of Halo.
And that kind of ends this opening
117,
scene.
The Master Chief.
So now we go into what seems to be a little bit of a gameplay cutscene, if you will, for the campaign. I guess this is immediately after the first teaser where John is retrieved from from space and into the Pelican with Brohammer. So I guess he's out looking for something in the wreckage.
The next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet. But you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here.
So you can see he's going through the wreckage. There's dead bodies of some banished Marine bodies.
Entire army. What can you do?
He's grabbing onto what looks like a fuel cell.
Enough. So I see.
Just tumbling through space, reloading his sidearm. It looks like maybe he lands in the back of a Warthog and finally sees an assault rifle as he grabs from the passenger.
There's not much time. If you knew how you were going to die, you knew how you were going to die. How would you live your life differently?
So you get to see what actually cuts into a first-person field of view, and I guess this actually starts the mission.
Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
Cortana.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
So it looks like he has a new AI friend now. The campaign part is. But long story short, there's a second version of Cortana now.
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
A new day is upon us. A new generation built to fight.
So,
Together, we are
as we're looking
unstoppable.
immediately, new weapons, new vehicles,
Are you
banished
ready?
versions of vehicles, no clear red versus blue skins. You can still pick up droppable weapons, or pick up weapons that are automatically on a spawn. It looks like the grapple can be a weapon pickup. It looks like you can do some pretty neat stuff. This looks like a fuel rod, kind of sort of a fuel rod gun. It's kind of interesting. And it looks like there's a, looks like that person was trying to use a plasma pistol, and then the person whose field of view they're taking has a bit of a shield that can deflect the shots back at them. So that's kind of interesting. The sandbox for this game very much reminds me of Halo Reach, but it looks a lot like Halo 4. Also, the return of the Wasp from Halo 5
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base.
is very interesting.
Ordnance drop inbound.
Ordnance, so basically Halo 4 confirmed. In some parts, Halo 4 confirmed. This looks like actual in-game
Flag is ours.
gameplay. It looks kind of sick.
Please call at your earliest convenience.
That's pretty funny.
Now, show me what you.
And look at the samurai armor. That's sick. This guy over here using the sidearm, and then he's pulling out that energy sword, and then he just cuts that sword in half. Look at that. That's sick. And now we'll go a little bit into the Halo news, Halo Infinite multiplayer reveal posted on Halo Waypoint by 343 Industries. Literally dropped right around the same time. We're gonna go. We're gonna skip some notes in here. I'm not gonna actually sit here and read the entire article. It was showcasing some new stuff, game-changing limited use abilities. In addition to returning favorites and brand new weapons, Halo Infinite Sandbox is punctuated by the addition of Halo 3-esque weapon equipment. Game-changing limited use abilities that players will scavenge during a match. First glimpse of 2 additional pieces of equipment. The threat sensor is an area of effect support device that periodically pulses and illuminates players within its radius. Okay, so he grabs the wall thing, and it looks like at the end of this AR spray, it looks like he uses this equipment right here, this blue thing. As it hits the thing, this looks like the AR sensor. So it shows where the enemy is behind the wall right here. And then he throws the grenade that banks off the wall and kills him. And then obviously the weapon equipment right here picked up for the grapple shot. And then he goes up, hits the no scope, back smacks, picks up the fuel rod kind of gun that banks off the time it hits. It's very similar to the fuel rod gun anyway, within its radius. While the aptly named repulsor can be used to deflect projectiles and anything that gets in the way. Whether it's zipping across the map, high ground using grapple shot, or digging in your defenses with a drop wall, equipment brings you strategical and tactical options, and Halo Infinite's frenetic multiplayer combat with more additions to come and future seasonal updates. So that we've pretty much already got 4 equipments confirmed. We've seen the drop walls already. So the repulsor is going to be this thing right here. Kind of like an arm attachment. So this guy's clearly using a green gun overcharged. It hits this, bounces back straight at him, takes out his own shield. He uses the BR and gets the kill right there. It looks like here's a drop wall with a destroyable wall.
Double kill.
He uses a sticky to on the second person behind the kill. So it looks like he uses this grapple. It looks like he killed someone. Uses the grapple shot to pick up whatever this weapon is. I guess this is what's called a skewer. And then aim. It looks like a banished heavy weapon, basically. So maybe similar to the Warthog. It just shoots this Warthog, rocket hog, just completely over. And something people have been wondering ever since they saw the grapple hook ever since they had seen the grapple hook was, would you be able to hijack aerial vehicles? Would you be able to hijack vehicles with it? The answer is yes. Alright, so that's one note, is there's 4 different equipment types confirmed. And potentially more later on. So, new generation built to fight. Excited to introduce all new Academy under the mentorship of Commander Laurette. Academy offers players the opportunity to hone skills and get better acclimated with armaments and environments of Halo Infinite. Recruits who will be able to dial in their marksman skills at target range or jump right into customizable training skirmishes and square off against AI-controlled bots. Training mode lets you configure specific loadouts, deploy opponent bots of various skills, and practice your own terms. Bots can also be configured in custom games to tailor experience and even fill roster spots for MIA fire team members. That's going to be interesting. Having bots. I think this can be a good thing. I think it can be a totally good thing. You can pretty much play multiplayer without having to queue up for multiplayer. Now, an announcement for one of my favorite game modes, which is a big team battle. Something that has been rumored is a different kind of sort of innovation to big team battle, which obviously Halo 5 had 12v12 Warzone, which is a PvP PvE mixed experience, and now it seems like they're sort of revamping the big team battle experience, which was originally 8v8, and it looks like they are going to change it up a bit, supporting 24 players on large vehicle friendly maps, tapping into the full extent of the sandbox. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm very surprised that they did not announce a release date. They just said they're sticking to their guns on holiday. They're sticking to their guns on holiday 2021. I figured they would be far enough into it by now to have a release date, and I figured they would also release a date for a flight to participate in sort of a beta. Because the MCC, whenever they've been releasing it to PC, they've been doing it what's called flights. I'm kind of surprised they didn't announce either. I figured they were far enough into the development to really have an exact date idea. But other than that, like, they didn't show us a whole lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, they showed us a good bit of what's to come, and I'm very excited. Especially, I'm excited for everything that was shown. I really want to play a new Halo campaign, and I really want to play the kind of sort of big team battle. It looks like it's going to be a great time. Hello, this is Caveman PRDR. Thank you for joining me on another one of my YouTube videos today. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment down below any questions or comments that you have about the content. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.